Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that hits close to home for many of us, the infamous financial rat race. You know, the endless cycle of waking up to an alarm, commuting to work, and taking orders from the boss. It's a familiar plot, but don't lose hope. We're here to unravel the mysteries of the rat race and, most importantly, how to escape it. This is the Finance Virtuoso Channel, where we talk about all things finance. If you're seeking a daily dose of valuable information on money, business, investments, and savings, be sure to click the notification bell and hit the subscribe button now. The sad reality. Have you ever met someone who really loves what they do? It's like finding a unicorn. According to recent Gallup polls, about 50% of employees are only somewhat satisfied with their jobs. That's a lot of folks just going through the motions, hoping for a way out. But escaping the rat race isn't a walk in the park. It's a challenging and often frustrating journey that requires a lot of planning, discipline, and sacrifice. Most people never make it to the finish line and end up working until they die. Depressing, right? Well, you can change that situation. In this video, I'm going to show you why escaping the rat race is so damn hard and how you can actually go about doing it. The financial education gap. The journey to financial freedom doesn't start when you land your first job. It begins much earlier. Sadly, many of us lack financial education, setting us up for a challenging road ahead. The pitfalls begin with student loans, as 55% of graduates are burdened with an average debt of $28,950, taking a whopping 20 years to pay off. It's a tough start, but there's more. Many of us are never taught the fundamental principles of building wealth, such as budgeting, saving, income generation, and investing. We don't know how to manage our money, grow our money, or make our money work for us. We're left to figure things out on our own, often making costly mistakes along the way. The reality is that if you don't even know the rules of the game, it's going to be incredibly hard to win. The illusion of income. So, you've graduated, landed a job, and you're making $55,000 a year. Not bad, right? Well, hold on. After taxes and living expenses, you're left with a fraction to tackle that student debt. And those annual raises? A mere 4.8%. Barely making a dent in your financial goals. You see, the problem with relying on your 9-to-5 job for income is that it's limited, unstable, and taxed heavily. You can only work so many hours, and you never know when you might lose your job. And the government takes a big chunk of your paycheck, leaving you with even less to save and invest. The truth is that your 9-to-5 job is not a reliable source of income. It's a trap that keeps you in the rat race. Consumerism and financial temptations. Life outside the office isn't always a friend to your financial goals. The time between work often turns into a consumption spree fueled by social media envy. Vacations, weddings, and lifestyle choices prompt us to spend money that we should be saving. It's a constant battle between current pleasures and future freedom. But here's the thing. Every time you spend money on something you don't need, you're delaying your escape from the rat race. You're trading your precious time and energy for temporary satisfaction. You're giving up your freedom for stuff. And the worst part is, you're probably not even happier because of it. Studies show that after a certain point, more money and more stuff don't make us happier. They just make us want more. The inflation challenge. Just when you think you've got a grip on your finances, enter inflation. Prices rise, eroding the benefits of raises and promotions. It's a financial phenomenon that plays against your escape plan. It becomes clear that the 9-to-5 job alone won't cut it. You see, is the silent killer of your purchasing power. It makes everything more expensive, from food to housing to healthcare. It reduces the value of your savings and investments. It makes reaching your financial goals more difficult. And the worst part is, you have no control over it. It's determined by external factors such as the government, the economy, and the market. You can only try to keep up with it, or better yet, beat it. The side hustle revolution. Realization strikes for many after a few years in the workplace. The 9 to 5 grind won't set you free. Around 93% of Americans now have a side hustle to either cover bills or make progress to their savings. But as responsibilities pile up, finding time for extra work becomes increasingly challenging. You see, the problem with working more hours is that it's not sustainable. It's exhausting, stressful, and unhealthy. It takes away your time from your family, friends, and hobbies. It limits your creativity, learning, and growth. And the worst part is, it's not scalable. You can only work so many hours, and you can only get paid for the hours you work. You're still trading your time for money, which is the opposite of financial freedom. The escape plan. But fear not, my friends. There's a way out of this rat race, and it involves creating a well thought out escape plan. You need to know how much money you need to retire comfortably. Downsizing, cutting expenses, and being financially conscious will expedite your journey. Aim for 30 times your annual living costs to ensure a stress-free retirement. For example, if you can live off of $40,000 a year, you'd need $1.2 million to retire. That's your escape number. Now, let's talk about time. How long will it take you to save up that escape fund? The shorter, the better. Let's say 15 years. This means you need to invest a significant amount monthly. But realistically, your 9 to 5 job won't cut it. So here comes the final piece of the puzzle. You need to create passive income streams. Passive income is money that you earn while you're not working. It's money that comes in while you sleep, travel, or spend time with your loved ones. It's money that grows exponentially without limits. It's money that gives you freedom. Whether it's a blog, rental property, or a digital product, find a way to generate money without sacrificing all your time. Without this, you might find yourself trapped in the rat race forever. So, there you have it, folks. Escaping the financial rat race is no easy feat. But armed with knowledge, a solid plan, and a commitment to minimizing expenses, you can do it. Imagine waking up when you're fully rested, enjoying your morning coffee, and spending time on what truly matters. It's not just about the money. It's about reclaiming your time and freedom. So, minimize those expenses, hustle wisely, and soon enough, you'll be saying goodbye to the cubicle. Until next time, stay financially savvy, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more financial wisdom.